Yo, what's going on, y'all? See the best, and we're here with a Pokemon opening video. Now, today is the day of the release of Darkness Ablaze, and what better way to do it than doing our own pack opening? Now, I have already done 2 booster box openings. I am in the process of editing that. It might go up this weekend, it might not. I don't know yet. But I figured I'll enter all the codes, go into Ptcgo, open up some cards, and let's see what we kind of get. Now we have almost over 100, and I plan on opening up between 80, maybe about 80 to 70 of these actually. I want to keep about 40 actual codes to go in and make some trades so I can go ahead and build some decks and then get out some more Pokemon videos. But without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get it, open up some cards. Now I did accidentally open up one, and I have traded about 7 cards already. So you'll probably see some of these that won't say new. But I did get the coveted Crobat V already. I got 1, need at least 3 more, and hopefully we can get a lot of other chase cards because there is a lot of cards that I want. I want an Eternatus V, the VMAX. I kind of want to make a Sizor V and VMAX deck, more so because that is my favorite card. As we pull a rose, that is actually one of my favorite cards. Actually, one of my favorite Pokemon more so than cards. So I really want to kind of pull that and hope for the best. That is our second one. That look, already we off to a great start. That's great. And then of course we got the powerful, and then of course Mad Party. I do want to make a deck with this. I don't know how valuable it will be post rotation, but pre-rotation I think it looks pretty good so far. Haven't really had a chance to test a lot of the new decks that are out currently, but I've heard some good things about it. I have heard some good things. So here's another one. And all right, but yeah, I've been looking forward. I want to say I've been looking forward to the set. The set actually isn't that great as we get another V Pokemon, Houndoom V. The set hasn't been that great. I want to say there's probably about only 3 kind of chase cards if you're kind of just looking to play the game. And then as a collector standpoint, there is a Speak of the Devil, the Charizard V Max. This is one of the probably a collector's chase card. I don't think it's more so of a playing card that anybody would kind of just, you know, be like, yes, I want to play this card. But it is kind of a collector's dream. There will be a rainbow actually I want to say there was going to be a different version of this card coming out here real soon, that way everybody would kind of be able to get. There is not, I want to say, a secret rare in this set, but there will be one coming out here soon, and currently that card is going for about $100 on TCG Player. So I mean, if you can pull it, sell it, or keep it, I don't know, but these pulls have been amazing. Let's just think about that for a second. Pulls have been great. They look great. Ptcgo V. Essentially, if you know about Seismitoad EX, this is almost the exact same card. A paralyzing bolt for 2 for energy, lightning energy, and a colorless energy, being able to lock your opponent from playing item cards. Actually, this card has been pretty devastating. I've seen from the ladder, at least. It could be very playable. I'm not too sure how it'll do a post rotation once it loses a lot of supporter cards, but you never know. It could just be one of those cards that just ends up being leaps and bounds above the rest after rotation goes. So who knows? Hydreigon. I already have 2 of these. We got them for our pre-release kit, so nothing too special there. It allows you to put dark energy onto any Pokemon that you feel from your hand. That's not too bad. And oh, we got a Slowbro V. Not terrible card. It does need a lot of things to kind of just make it work. I have seen people put this in their toxic maxes. Not really sure how valuable it is. It could be very great, or it might not be. Maybe it just helps you hit those numbers sometimes, but could be a good card. Like I said, it is a little bit early to tell at the moment, just because the set has come out, so everybody's kind of building, kind of getting the feel for it. You know, there are people that kind of test about 2 weeks beforehand, but I have not done any testing, nor have I kind of watched any videos about testing. So there is that. Just have to wait and see. Turbo Patch, definitely want that card. And so yeah, there's probably about maybe 5 to 6 cards that you kind of want to go for. The Turbo Patch is definitely one. And before I continue on, we got a Salamence VMAX. Now I kind of want to play with this card as well. First attack isn't too great. Actually, it can probably spread a little damage. It's not terrible. Just for 1 energy, being able to do 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Does not matter which ones, you can choose any of them. And then also you have max wings during your next turn. This Pokemon can't use max wings. It does 4 colorless for 240. Not terrible. Situational, but having a max attack of 240, you're one-shotting some tag teams actually, so that's not terrible. And a Rhyperior V. Yo, our pools have been good. Our pools have been good. More so than my actual booster boxes that I ended up buying. Those pools were terrible. I mean, were not great. I was sitting there like, yo, where is everything? I'll just wait. Y'all can wait till the video. All right, and we have the new Heat Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides fire energy. The fire Pokemon this card is attached to gets 20 plus HP, and that's really good. Cinder Scorch V and can definitely benefit from this. There might be some other Pokemon that can benefit very from this card, and it does stack. So if you have 4, essentially you have an 80 HP on a fire Pokemon. So that's not terrible, but it is a special energy, and there's a lot of ways to get rid of special energy currently. So you kind of got to be careful. When our first hyper rare full art card, not really the greatest one. Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. Choose up to 2 of your Pokemon in play. For each of these Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it into that Pokemon to evolve it. I still need to find the ruling on this. I want to say I don't think this counts for your evolution for that turn. I don't know. I want to know the ruling on it. I kind of will probably look it up after this video. I might put it somewhere, but I am kind of curious, if you evolve one Pokemon, then are you able to evolve it again or during that same turn? But unfortunately, I'm not too sure. If you can, that's kind of great for stage 2s, because you'll be able to get that stage 2 out very fast. But if not, it's actually kind of terrible. And we have our first in turn in this V. Now we need 3 more of these. We need 3 more. This card is kind of taking off right now. It's probably one of the best decks in the format currently, maybe early on. We'll know more later on. Dragapult V probably kind of might start falling off because of this card. Who knows, but we'll love to see it. Love seeing these pools. Hopefully everybody else is getting some great cards out there. Another Hydreigon, new Jigglypuff. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this Jigglypuff, and I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe Wigglytuff does something that I don't know about. But a lot of people keep seeing Jigglypuff, and they're like, I want that card. I'm like, why? I don't know. And another Vikavolt V. All right, if we can get 2 more, we got a deck. We are rolling. We are rolling here. And Melodic. Doesn't seem terrible. Being able to heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Not bad. Might see some play, might not. It's tough. And a new Hoopa. So for those that don't know from the Zapdos from Team Up, this Hoopa kind of does the exact same thing. Without, actually, it almost does the exact same thing. It's kind of tough because Zapdos does 10 plus another 80 if it's moved from your bench to your active. This one kind of does if this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active spot this turn. This attack does nothing. So you kind of have to reset it every single turn. So maybe Zapdos might be a tad bit better just for the fact it does 10 and you don't have to worry about moving it back and forth. But not a bad card. It does do 90 damage. Could be a situational one. And we got another Charizard VMAX. Let's go. Just need 1 more. We need 1 more of those, and we need 3 Charizard Vs. Let's get it. Ooh, hyper rare. We are just pulling everything. Like I said, my IRL pools were terrible, but I'm getting everything on this game. All right, this is great. So for 2 grass energy and 1 colorless energy, G-Max Tox Breeze, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. Could probably pair well with Rillaboom. But again, it might not. Just being able to do just 150. The Confused and Poison does help, but the amount of switch cards in the standard format at the moment is probably about 3 ways to switch out, maybe 4 ways actually now. So it might not be that great of a card. There's so many ways to switch your Pokemon in and out, and being able to heal 130 with Malana or 120, I believe, it's just real tough. So it might not see too much play, but you never know. Maybe someone come out with a crazy deck and be able to do it. And we got our second Eternatus V. Now we need 2 more, at least 2 more, and then 3 Eternatus VMAX, and we're set. All right, got the new Flygon. Looks cool. Looks cool. What else we got here? All right, and a Darkrai. Okay, okay. So we have about 6 more locked packs to go. To be honest, 39 of these cards, 39 locked packs have been really good. And we got a Sizor V. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have all the cards that we need for at least a Sizor V VMAX deck that I have kind of seen playing around. I might kind of tweak it a little bit to my liking, but that is going to be coming up on the channel probably in the next, probably sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that one. It's not a crazy hitter of a card, but it will do the thing. It does its thing. Centiskorch VMAX. Now this card, this is very interesting. Being able to do 2 colorless 40 damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon, and being able to do attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Very good if you can get it up and running. Yeah, I will say these pools have been great. I wish I keep these pools going. What else we got here? All right, we got a Grand Bowl. Actually, this card here, Rose. I'm actually looking into it. I want to play this with Stonjourner or VMAX. Just being able to attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX, but then again, you do discard your hand. But if you kind of pair that with Savali GX from, I want to say it's Cosmic Eclipse, you'll be able to draw 5 cards back into your hand. So it's a pretty good combo with that. And we got full art version. I do have the rainbow art version of this card. All right, I think that's just the universe telling us, play this card. So we might have to give it a shot. All right, and we got a lot of these. So we do have a full one there. That's perfect. All right, so we're gonna kind of start getting into our unlocked packs. Like I said, I do only want to open up 40 of these and then save the rest so I can start trading out for some other cards if need be, so I can get some. I want to get some videos out on this game. I have been playing it too much. I've been trying to want to go back into playing locals again. My local is kind of starting up. So I might start trying to get back into it, see how it goes. But just something about playing with the actual cards. I normally have like a sleeved up deck next to me, but I don't have one currently, and I just kind of like to shuffle it. Something about playing actual sleeve cards is just so much better. All right, and we got a Galarian Surfetch. I tried making a deck with this. It's not the greatest. I've seen some people try. That hasn't really come out that great. And this is our first Ariados. Spider Net. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's bench to evolution if you're active. Not bad. Probably pair that with de-evolution spray. It might do a little bit better. But I don't really see that getting too much play. Maybe like that and Scoop Up Net or something like that. We'll see how that goes. And then we have Powerful Energy and a Manectric. So I definitely only don't want to open up too many of these. Like I said, I do want to be able to trade some of these away. We gotta get some else. And it looks like the lock packs probably might be the way to go. I ain't pulling nothing out of the ones that I had bought. Oh, it's the first Dracovish. Primal Law. As long as Pokemon is in your active spot, your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their Pokemon. Not bad. And I believe that does work on VMAXs because technically you are evolving a V. So there is that. And nothing. I know that Lugia was new, but I don't think it really does much. I think it's just kind of a straightforward card. Nothing too crazy in this Toxtricity V. Our Toxtricity I don't think it's gonna see too much play. This is very RNG dependent. Flipping of coins. If heads, your opponent mills the top 5 cards. If tails, you mill your top 5 cards. So I mean, take it as you will. All right, we got another Vikavolt V. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let me take a sip of this water. Heatran and another Turbo Patch. Yeah, definitely gonna try and trade away some of these cards that we don't need, like all the extra ones. We have a lot of duplicates, and then this Blaziken. It does look interesting. I like this little artwork. The artwork is dope. But as long as this Pokemon is in play, it is a fire and fighting type. I don't think there's a lot of Pokemon out there currently that are weak to fighting type moves. There used to be a lot of Pokemon weak to fire type moves. So I mean, fire has kind of ran rampant for maybe the past year or so, and has no kind of way of slowing down currently. So I think you know, it could see some play, but I don't know. It is a stage 2 kind of deck, and so we have more map party Pokemon. That's cool. That's cool. If you know about Night March from, I want to say about almost 2 years ago, kind of one of those type of Pokemon, but I think it's a little bit more viable than Night March was. Could be wrong. Could be wrong, but currently it looks like it might be a little bit more viable than it is. All right. No, our other packs are a lot better. We haven't gotten a single VMAX one. That's kind of terrible. All right, so we got about 20 more to go here. And I'm gonna start trying to trade away some of these cards, and let me see what I can get. And we got another Sizor V. That's good. That's good. That's 4. That is our play set of Sizors. I don't know how good that card could be, but it could be. And as I say that, we get this. Mew V. It is essentially Victini V's younger brother. That's trash. Not good. Not that great. Victini V is definitely a little bit better if you can play it. I would definitely play Victini V over Mew V. A little bit more playability there. So. Yeah, it's just that Mew V. It's a little underwhelming. I heard when I first heard that there was going to be a Mew as a V Pokemon, I was kind of happy. I was, you know, there's not a lot of crazy cards like that, and I saw this attack, so I was like, this kind of underwhelming. All right, kind of running up on the last 15 packs that we're kind of gonna open. I don't know. I don't want to open up the rest of the 40. I kind of want to see if we can get some more cards. We do have one line. I believe we need at least 2 more of each of these cards, so that's what we're going to be out and looking for. That way we can kind of get some games rolling with them. All right, looks like it could be fun. And I was hoping that we're gonna get some more Center Scorches. Unfortunately, we did not get that many currently. Hopefully we can trade for them. It might be a little bit before the, you know, the kind of market on this game kind of settles down a little bit. The market kind of is crazy the first couple of days. You know, everybody's trying to get those cards so they can get on and play. Probably like the best time to go out and trade for stuff as we get the Rhyperior V alternate art card. Could be a good card. Doesn't look like it, but it might be. Oh, that's a heavy cost there. I did not think it was for retreat costs. That's a little bit of a heavy retreat cost right there. All right, odd. Takes another sip of this water. All right, got about 8 more to go here. Go ahead and wrap this up real quick. Hopefully we can kind of get some good cards at the end of this. If I do come back and open up the last 40, I kind of want to hold on to them. I want to check out the rest of the trade market, make sure the trade market's not going too crazy. Maybe I can get some cards out of this. But we do have the new Mimikyu. With heal jamming, your opponent's bench Pokemon can't be healed. Essentially, this will stop Malo and Lana from working. Because the way Malo and Lana works is that you first switch your Pokemon, your active Pokemon, to the bench, and then you heal after it hits the bench. So essentially, Malo and Lana wouldn't work against that card. So that card could possibly be like maybe one of those one-of techs, stop people from using from healing, maybe in like that Butterfree as we pull another slow Grovy. Maybe, you know, in Butterfree, or maybe probably inside of Dragapult V, it might see some play. 4 more to go, or maybe 5 more. I think it's 5 more. But I don't think it's counting this one. But let me know the cards that y'all chasing for. If you are chasing for any kind of cards, or if you're just a collector just out here collecting something, let me know. Tell me what y'all got, because I'm looking for some cards to buy off some people. I'm trying to buy some cards. All right, so we have at least 2 more. All right, and lucky final one here. What do we got? All right, we got nothing out of that final one, but I'm gonna hold on to the rest of these 40. Thank y'all for tuning in. We opened up about 79 of them pretty fast there. I did kind of go through there wasn't a whole lot that we ended up getting out of that one, which is fine. Kind of, let's look at our newest Pokemon V's that we got in here. All right, so we kind of did get some not terrible ones, but we did get some that we can kind of work with. We do have 2 Charizard VMAX, so we can get at least another and 3 Charizard V's. We in there rolling. We rolling. It might be a little bit tough to get some more Scent Scorches. We'll see what we can get here. We did get 2 Crobat V's. I pulled one right before I started this. Accidentally opened it on before we started the video, but good card, great card. Did get 2 Eternatus V's. Hopefully we can get some more. And then of course we do have 2 Scizor V's and 2 Scizor V Maxes, as well as Silence V and Silence V Max. And then some of these other cards probably just might get traded off. But that's it for this video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, all those great things, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Ciao, ciao.